It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Damian Pierce now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's the handoff. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He lets a heater go deep. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chiefs have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Devin White hauls him down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Yellow. Right side.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Attack!
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Yellow.
They're going for it with Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And he's going to go It's a pick six. Well, they had to try something there on fourth down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Right back to Pacheco. Escapes a defender. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. It's Pacheco again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He rolls to his right. Diving right side, got it! That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Brought in right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
2nd and 3 now. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Yellow.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Pierce now on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Stroud off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done, too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
On the quick, right?
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Why, Tony? Look at high. South.
Back to throw, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and short. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Yellow. Side.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Across midfield to the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
That's the end of our first.
The first quarter with the score tied.
About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here.
Yellow.
They have second down behind the sticks.
Yellow. Return.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future. The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he gets him around 6 there. Tuli Tuipulotu in for the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
From the 36. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he touched him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Hey,
On play action, here's Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Look at
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay on schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
50, yellow. I don't need to.
Mahomes to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. A first down carry for Pacheco. Past midfield to the 45. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he is on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
Hey, 57, 57. 15, 15. Yellow.
They'll go. It's Mahomes. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10. Give now to the running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Puts his body on the line, and he got it! It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Texans working here. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up second down. Blitz coming for Stroud. Connecting on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Look high.
Looking to throw on third and 2. He throws a bullet. He's got it deep downfield. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Taylor. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. One of the tight ends motioning right. And he's brought down for a loss. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
All right.
Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And it's the dime package on 3rd down by the Texans. Extra DBs on the field.
15.
Mahomes. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Here we go.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Person.
Play action, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Come
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Complete out to the right. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He's going deep this time. Toward the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside. Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, Uno. Under. Hey, Uno Mars. Nike Texas. 11. White Tony. Look the hot.
Shotgun now, 1st round. He's on the move. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? South. Good.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Stroud off the play fake. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Pistol now for Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Easy. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense in the hurry up here.
Yellow. Side.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
3rd and long for him here. Pass is caught at the 9. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Trying again following the sack. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. On the return, here comes St. Dell. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion out of the slot. 1st down, Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tony. Look the hot.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
South.
From the gun, Stroud. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno more. Nike taxi.
He's back to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. A lot of mass on the move here. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans push the lead up to 12.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 8. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Yellow.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, they're vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up, and you can reset those downs.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
No place to go, so he just threw it away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. They mark him short there, and the run gains nothing. It's 4th down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And that keeps the lead at 12.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw Mahomes. And once again, they can't connect. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
He connects downfield on 4th. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within 1 score in the 4th. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Pierce now on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Forward. Why, Tony.
Taylor now up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Forward. Look at high. South. Hey, uno.
From the 43. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. And it's 3rd down now. Looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a tank down. So they're left with 4th down here. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
Back to throw it. He put everything he had into this one. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Fire down these two. Attack. Right side.
Running is Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Right side.
Looking to throw. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Working quickly here.
Anderson, a big loss on the play, brings up 4th down.
Right side. Right side.
Desperation time here on 4th. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. What a play on 4th down. They get the first after a gain of 27.
15. Right side.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Right side.
Running right is Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, third down.
Right side.
Now to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Attack, attack. 15. Right side.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. Offense to the line for second down.
Forward.
They go again with Taylor. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. A lot of room they need here. It's fourth and a long 8. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. A lot of room they need here. It's fourth and a long 8.
On the quick, right?
He'll throw it. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines. But for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the